Hi, Apaleo community. I'm Leah from Flexkeeping. Thank you for joining me. Throughout this video, I'll give you a behind-the-scenes tour of Flexkeeping, show you how it works, explain its modules, and also show you how the integration with Apaleo looks like. So, let's begin. Being an intuitive hotel housekeeping and staff collaboration software, we optimize daily operations, everything from team communication, preventive maintenance, to daily recurring tasks, housekeeping schedules, checklists, and so on. Simply put, we've built Flexkeeping and keep adding new features, having in mind the needs and challenges of all hotel departments. Your staff will be saving a lot of time, especially by eliminating the need of frantic texting, which is usually done through WhatsApp or constant phone calls. So they will have more time and hence can deliver a better quality of work. In the properties where we have implemented Flexkeeping, they reported an optimization of their internal processes by 70% and sometimes even by 80 or 90%. And primarily because of the exchange of data between Flexkeeping and Apaleo, the phone calls between departments dropped drastically. One of the best benefits of Flexkeeping is that you will know exactly what's happening in your operations. This kind of overview has proven very useful, especially by looking at the reports to detect bottlenecks, giving you the time to react preemptively. In a nutshell, you will understand exactly where your team is excelling, but also where there is more room for improvement, allowing you to stay at the top of your game. Before we have a look at Flexkeeping's modules, let me just point out a few things that make Flexkeeping really special. The core of Flexkeeping was built around its many housekeeping features. And since our clients are very diverse, from 5-room B&Bs to 1,500-room resorts, it gives us the ability to adapt to any operational need. And this capability to adapt, to customize, and its many features make Flexkeeping the most comprehensive housekeeping software, but also the most recommended one. Another very special thing is its unique user interface. It's based on colors and symbols, and it makes it super easy for the staff to understand it and learn how to use it. And since we focus on all areas of hotel operations, there's more than 15 modules to help you digitize and optimize operations in all of the areas. So let's have a look at these modules. Apart from optimizing your housekeeping department, you can easily track guest requests, send ad hoc or recurring tasks, and immediately notify your maintenance team about any new tickets. You can also upload the digital library of standard operating procedures and have full control on your quality with digital checklists and audits. In the end, you get a full reporting system to know exactly what's happening in your operations. A few other modules that are worth mentioning are the Lost and Found, the Notice Board, which basically allows you to send a notification to the whole team or to a specific person and department. And also you can track guest feedback and guest complaints and know what's your cost of quality and cost of complaints. And of course, you get to track your room service requests. So let's have a look at how the integration with Apaleo works. It's bidirectional, meaning that we are going to be changing the cleanliness from dirty, clean, inspected from Flexkeeping in Apaleo, and also post minibar charges directly on the guest account. In Flexkeeping, we are immediately going to see any changes that happen in Apaleo, such as new reservations, room moves, blocked rooms, any guest information notes, check-ins, check-outs, and so on. So let's try to connect them and see how it works. To connect your Apaleo account to Flexkeeping, simply find Flexkeeping in the App Store and then click on Connect to Apaleo. It will take a few moments to create your own Flexkeeping account with your rooms already imported from Apaleo and the integration already working. Your account information will be uploaded from Apaleo, and all you need to do is create a new password for your Flexkeeping account. That's it, your account has been created, so all you need to do now is log in to Flexkeeping. Now simply add the password you have just created and click Confirm to enter into your Flexkeeping account. Let's have a look now at how the integration between Apaleo and Flexkeeping work. So to the left side we have reservations, and we can see immediately which rooms are already inspected, and as you can see, this is reflected in Flexkeeping with the green color as well. We can also see that there are 2 reservations and 1 guest that is already checked in, which in Flexkeeping again is shown by the symbols. So let's try to inspect another room. Let's go to 103 and now let's change the cleanliness to inspected. And as you can see, the cleanliness has changed in Apaleo as well. To show you also how the integration works the other way around, let's check in this guest here in 1004. So let's check in the guest. And now let's watch what happens in Flexkeeping. So as you can see, from due in, the status has changed in checked out in Flexkeeping as well. So here are just 2 examples of how the integration between Apaleo and Flexkeeping work. Let me give you a quick tour of Flexkeeping. As mentioned before, our user interface is based on colors and symbols. So with the colors, we know exactly in which cleanliness state the room is. And with the symbols, we know any change that happened from Apaleo, or if there are any minibar charges, if there are any task, maintenance issues, and so on. So let's first have a look at how a housekeeper can see the rooms she needs to clean and also how she can do her job easier. If I click on 300, I can simply then mark this room as cleaned. Or I could be accessing the standard operating procedure. So if I forgot how to restock bathroom amenities, here is a document showing me that. If there was any minibar consumption, all they need to do is simply click on here and then click on the items that were consumed, mark the numbers, and then, of course, this would be posted directly on the guest account. For linen, we can know exactly how much we are sending to the laundry. So whatever the housekeepers are entering here, I'm going to see it on the computer. I'm going to see a summary of all of the housekeepers. And if there was any maintenance issue, I can quickly select what was wrong. Of course, this list can be completely customized. And if I want, I could also take a picture or select it from the library, add an additional image or change the priority, and then simply confirm this and notify the maintenance team. For the tasks and for the communication between the teams, we have quite a structured way of communicating where managers can easily assign tasks to a specific person, or the team members can, of course, just simply mark when they have completed something. Now, if I receive a new task, I'm going to receive a notification like this. And then when I need to confirm it, again, I can do it with 2 clicks. This will be immediately seen on my screen. And if you go to the history of Flexkeeping, you're always going to know what has happened, which day, and you can, of course, also follow up and so on. So quite a lot easier. And one of the really important things is that as well, you can add due dates, recurring tasks. So if something has to be done only on Mondays, just add it to Flexkeeping and Flexkeeping will remind you about that. And in this case, I can also filter, for example, by future date, and then I can see immediately what we need to do on the 22nd or the 23rd and so on. Or I could be seeing what each of our housekeepers or any other team members need to complete today. For the maintenance, again, there are tickets which really help a lot more with the structure. And again, I could be filtering, for example, by the priority. So let's see first what's on high priority. And again, I could be assigning a specific maintenance technician, or they could be simply assigning it to themselves and then confirming these tasks. And of course, if they need to call the housekeeping team, all they need to do is click on yes, and there's going to be a task sent directly to them. One of the most important things is as well that besides the team communication, there's also the notice board where you can immediately send a notification to all of your team or to a specific department. For example, Queen Elizabeth's coming tomorrow to the hotel at 9 a.m. So I want everyone to know this. And of course, I will be able to see here as soon as they read the message. Now, when it comes to checklists and audits, you can completely digitize this part as well. And you can add not only the ones to inspect the rooms, such as this one here, but you could also be adapting these checklists to different answers. Maybe you can use it in health and safety or preventive maintenance. You can add additional comments, images, I don't know, track freezer temperature, anything you need, you can add it here in an unlimited number. When it comes to the housekeeping allocation, there is a simple way of doing this on the mobile as well. But of course, there is an even better way of doing it on the computer. which is a little bit easier. So I can simply mark for each day which housekeepers are working, if there is anyone on the holiday, so maybe someone's on a sick leave. And then Flexkeeping will calculate exactly how many I need. And with a click of a button, I know exactly how many rooms they need to receive. And of course, there is quite a lot of things that we can adapt here and to really fit everyone's operational needs. With a click of a button, you have your daily or weekly scheduling done. And if you don't like something, of course, you can always change that. There is a quick drag and drop to do that. All of the modules are also available on the computer. And one of the main things before I go to the analytics is as well the lost and found module, which the users can easily take a picture, select the category, and then you can, of course, mark it as submitted, sent, or change any other status. Now, as mentioned, let's go to the analytics. So here we can see the productivity of the team, where I can have a look at their cleanliness times, and I can filter these as I need to. And of course, I can always export this. But besides the productivity of the team, what we can have a look at as well is the quality of their work. So, for example, if I have a look at the housekeeping team, and I need to know where we can improve and, where we have bottlenecks or where our team is excelling, I can find all of this information easily here. So I can see that we can focus more on not forgetting bathrooms or cleaning showers. And I can also have a look which are the housekeepers that are mostly doing these mistakes. So the reporting system is done for each department and for each module that you use in Flexkeeping. And it's quite a powerful way to understand what's happening in your operations. Flexkeeping is used in over 40 countries worldwide, and there is absolutely no limit in which country or property type it can be used. As mentioned before, our clients are very diverse, and Flexkeeping is used even in retirement homes and yachts. So it can be really adapted to any operational needs. Just to give you a couple of examples, Palace Resorts are large hotels in Mexico, and their main challenge was interdepartmental communication and making sure that guest requests are met in time. So now they automate more than 1 million room service deliveries per year. And then we have our lovely Maya Beach Hotel, which is a small 20-room property hotel, but their staff was scattered through a large area. And again, the challenge was the communication. So now they organize more than 1,000 team tasks per month. So how do they all get onboarded? The process is quite simple and straightforward. You get assigned an onboarding manager, which makes sure to fully understand your operations, and then he adapts and customizes Flexkeeping for you. And then he organizes an onboarding and staff training online, which is done by departments. And of course, we don't leave you after that. There is our full support and ongoing education. We organize Q&A sessions so you can really maximize the benefits of Flexkeeping, and also receive daily management reports, which basically show you a recap of what happened in your operations the previous day. The pricing model is a one-time setup and onboarding fee, which covers everything I just mentioned. And then there is a monthly subscription. And if you're interested, I'll be happy to exchange that X with an actual number. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, please reach out to us, or just simply connect your Apaleo account to Flexkeeping and try it yourself.